I'm Abby.
And I'm Amy.
And this is the AA meeting. Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We're excited to have you here. Hope you're having a lovely listening day.
Exactly right.
Monday, Tuesday. I'm not going to go through the rest of the days of the week.
You guys know the order.
You kind of get the gist of those. But whatever day you're listening, hope it's a good one.
Exactly right. Episode number 80 today.
Mm-hmm. You'd think we're doing something big for it.
Why not?
We're not.
No.
We're saving up for 100.
We are. Like 75 could have been a big one. 3/4 century, but it wasn't. Well, I mean, like
69 was our big one.
That's true. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. They're all big ones though, aren't they?
Yeah, we did 21, 50, 69, and then on the next progression from that would probably be 100. Yeah. Wow.
Crazy stuff.
When will that be? 20
20
weeks from now.
Yeah.
What's that? About half a year?
Yeah.
Oh, so like around just after, probably in January, hey?
Yeah, something like that.
After Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll keep an eye out for episode 100.
Exactly.
If we stay on track,
we
should hit 100 early next year.
should. Isn't that crazy? 100 episodes.
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes. And then it's going to kind of be boring, not boring, but like 101, 102. It's like the next big one's 200.
Yeah, are we allowed to still announce them? Like, surely we're basically here going, episode number 107.
Yeah, literally. Maybe it's more of a passing comment by then. We're on 107, guys.
Yeah.
Sounds like a radio station.
It does, yeah.
The Panda, from Daddy's Home.
150 could be a big one.
It could. Depends on how we're
huge.
vibing.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Who knows where we'll be?
Who knows? Who's got that time? I realised where that's from. It's from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who says it?
Rosa says it, and she's like impersonating someone else.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because she said it, like I was watching it the other day, and I was like, oh, wait, that's where it's from? Because I always thought it was like Identity Thief or something like that.
Oh, guys, if you're an OG, like if you've been here for a long time, we've been trying to figure out where that's from for a long time.
Yeah, we just always said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's got the time?
Who's got the time?
Anyway, speaking of time, maybe it's time to roll the intro. I was listening. Oh, wait, we'll get into it in a second.
Segue. We used to say that all the time.
That's what I was going to say. When I was listening to the episode the other day to do the flashback thing, which we'll talk about in a bit, we were going on and on about segues. And I was just sitting there going, girl,
but we would like plan our segues.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
Embarrassing. They used to be a lot more regimented, the episodes. Like we used to plan our ideas and stuff. Now we're like, we sit down 10 minutes before we film. We go, fuck, do you have anything? Nah, do you?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Well, I saw this on TikTok. Maybe we could do something similar.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. But that's like, it's just to hang out. Like, we're not an educational podcast. No. We're not like an interview-based why can't I podcast?
Podcast. Yeah. No, like it's all fun.
It's really. To like take your mind off everything for an hour. Or to like play in the background while you cook or while you clean or that's what I kind of envision. Yeah. Or while you're on a road trip or something. Yeah.
Exactly. It's all for fun.
We're just here to be your besties.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
But maybe we should get into what they all came here for.
Yes. The podcast.
The codcast.
The codcast.
Okay.
Roll the intro. Roll. You had that brewing.
I did. That came from the depths.
I came from the chambers, from our dungeon.
Welcome to my up home. I'm Lou Shorty. These my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics. Let's go.
So, in things that have happened this week, AA flashbacks is a thing now.
It is. If you only watch on YouTube, you're probably like, what are they on about? And you don't follow us on Instagram. But
that's wrong, first of all.
That sounds like a you problem.
Chuck us a follow because we're hot and sexy.
Exactly right. We've launched something called AA Flashbacks this week. So once a month, we'll be posting a little flashback from a previous episode, strictly on the audio platforms.
Yeah, so Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all those kind of Chromecast. Is that one that we do?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so do you want to tell us about this week's flashback, Abby?
Yeah, so basically last week's episode, we gave you all the nitty-gritty details about our experience at Splendor in the Mud.
Yes.
And so we did a flashback episode talking about our other experience at Splendor in the Grass, the 2019 festival. So that was like, that was before COVID, the festival, but we re-encountered the story in one of our first episodes ever of the podcast.
It's like episode 4 or something.
It's a hilarious story. Please excuse if we're a little awkward or the audio's a little bit weird. We're still kind of figuring it out.
Yeah.
But it's a funny story. So go and have a little listen to that. So like Amy said, once a month on the Wednesday to get you through your hump day, we're just going to be flashing back to an episode that had relation to one of our other episodes within the month.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
It's good because it was only like 12 minutes or something. So it's like if you don't have time to sit down and listen to a whole podcast.
Yeah, it's like bite size.
Yeah.
If you just drive into work and work's only 20 minutes away, perfect to just chuck on and like listen to a funny story.
Exactly right.
And if you've already listened to it back in the day, it's kind of funny to like listen to it again. Like I listened to it and I was like, oh gosh, that was a funny story without having to listen to the whole episode.
Yeah.
So that's just like one of the new things that AA is going to be doing in the future, which is pretty exciting. So jump on board with that.
Exactly right. We've got a couple of things actually coming up in the next few weeks that we'll be announcing and chatting to you about. But none of it's ready yet, so don't hold your breath.
Yeah. You'd think by episode 80 we'd have our shit together, but no.
No, this podcast isn't a shit together podcast though. Like I think this is what we're trying to get at. Like it's a shit all over the place podcast.
It's a diarrhea.
It's a diarrhea podcast. Have you done anything fun this week?
I did a Elvis themed gig.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
For like it was like a Vegas themed thing. I think it was celebrating the new Elvis movie. But there was no Austin Butler looking Elvis there. It was like a 50-year-old man, but he was still great. And like I was one of the pretty like showgirls in Vegas and stuff. So that was pretty fun. And I thought it was just going to be a chill, because it said RSL. It's at an RSL, but it's at the DY RSL, which is like Lower North Shore.
Yeah.
Their RSL looked like a freaking casino.
Oh, wow.
And like the stage was incredible. It was just, I was like, ooh, I should have prepared a bit more for this. But no, it was pretty fun. What about you?
Not much to report. I'm rehearsing for a show that I'm doing. Well, it's actually tomorrow night, which is really scary. And the girls coming to watch, so that'll be fun. But I can tell you about it next week. I don't really have much to share about that yet. But that's really exciting. And then I feel like it was just a normal week, wasn't it? We had a rental inspection this morning.
So the house has never looked this clean.
No, it's really nice right now. How long do you reckon it'll last? Let's place bets.
No, not even the weekend.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'd be about the same. Probably earlier than that. What day is it today?
Today's Thursday. Like by the end of the weekend, the kitchen will be a mess and probably that table too.
Yeah, I agree. Ah, well, nice while it lasted.
Share house tings.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I was going through and like stalking us on TikTok, like watching all of our old TikToks. And God, this has no relation to what I'm about to say, but God, we were tan.
Oh, don't.
And we look orange though. It looks like we're fake tan, but it's natural. Like we were so tan back then. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I sent you one.
Yeah, you're like, this is so funny.
I was like, lol, we're so funny. There was one about us naming everything that's ever happened wrong with our share house.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. There was like 50 things.
I swear, like, I don't know, I fall into these holes. Like, you know how you fall into TikTok holes and you just be on it for hours? Sometimes I fall into AA TikTok holes where I just stalk us and I watch all of our TikToks. And it happens pretty regularly. Like, maybe I'm self-obsessed. I don't really know. Maybe I'm just a big fan. But like,
okay. But when you watch, do you feel like that's you?
No.
Yeah, see, because I don't remember those conversations. So I feel like an outsider, and it's a bonus because I'm more engaged because it's me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're like, oh, she's fun and pretty and
yeah,
sexy and
she's funny. She's hilarious.
Yeah, no, I do that quite often. But I thought it was so funny when I opened your thing the other day.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched
it. Was
the whole
pretty
thing.
funny.
It was funny. Anyway.
This is Christmas, yeah.
So good. And then we take the shots at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're saying, tan. Yeah, well, remember that summer where, like, we would just lay out every
Yeah, that
day?
was just after. So these episodes were, like, January, February after that summer.
Sad. And then, like, summer just gone was a shit show. So,
well, then it was lockdown.
So yeah. Yeah, and I remember, do you remember, like, mid-lockdown, it was, like, August, and we'd have, like, one sunny day, and it was still cold, and I'd be out there, like, trying to get a tan.
Yeah.
Even though it was cold, because I was
even
desperate.
last year, I got some flashbacks on my Snapchat. This time last year, we were tanning out there. Like, we were starting to get our tan on. And then by the time it was October, I remember for Yaz's birthday, I was literally so tan.
When's it going to start this year?
Well, yesterday was nice.
Yeah, but I saw something this morning saying that we're going to have floods and shit in the next few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
I thought El Niño is only like a 2-year thing. It's 2 years on, 2 years off.
I've no idea.
And this is the second year.
Do you mean this summer's going to be shit too?
No, as in, like, it should cut off, like, any day now.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Well, yeah, she can piss off. Like, I'm a bit sick of it. Or him. Is it she or he?
Well, Niña, I think a girl.
I think it's her.
And then Niño
is boy.
is
And is that the hot one?
I think so.
Right.
But, like, that would be, like, fires and stuff.
Yeah, right. Oh, which we had
before.
Yeah.
Like 2 years before
There's
that.
a hair in my lip gloss.
Ew.
Anyway, yes, I'm very excited to be tanned again.
Me too.
I'm really excited for summer.
Me too. I'm actually really keen this year because we are going to Lost.
Yeah.
And I know I said I'm never camping again. But, like, I feel like over the dry heat of Lost, we'll actually have a really good time camping.
So too.
And, like, because I think a lot of us have been chatting, like, I'm going to buy a gazebo. I'll probably never use it again. But, like, I'm fine spending $70 on a gazebo.
Yeah.
And then we'll just have a bunch of gazebos. We can bring our pong table because it's only, this is a good thing as well, I feel like, because it's on the Central Coast. So it's only an hour and a half from us. So it's not like we have to trek it to Byron.
And I think we, like, learned a lot. Like, even just at Splendor, we would, like, look at other people's sites and be like, oh, that's a good idea. They have that thing. That's a good idea. So I feel like we've, like, got our shit together a bit more now.
Yeah,
you know?
agreed. This is so random, but I was thinking about it while I was doing my makeup, and I was like, I could probably ask the listeners, because I guarantee that there's a lot of girls who listen, who do their makeup, who, like, would have some recommendations. I need a recommendation, guys. This is a call out to you, or to you, Amy, if you have one. I need a recommendation for a good eyeliner for my waterline.
Okay.
So I have, like, a liquid liner, which is fine for, like, on top of my lid, but I need one that stays in my waterline for my shows because I sweat a lot, and then it all, like, literally runs and looks like I'm crying black tears sometimes.
So you need a black one?
So I need a black one.
I use the Sephora, the wind-up one. You're welcome to try it.
Is it a crayon type one? Or is it pencil?
No, it's like crayon, and it's got a smudgy thing on the end.
Oh, and that stays?
Well, for me, yeah. Like, I have it in my waterline now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even, like, look at mine now. It's probably, like, all faded.
What are you using right now?
I'm just using a L'Oreal one that came in a pack with my mascara. But I just, like, no one ever really talks about it, and I don't really like using MAC.
Yeah. Yeah. Are they bad news? Is that what's going on?
Well, I don't know. They're just, like, I try to use cruelty-free brands. And I know MAC's, like, a pretty bad one with that. But, I mean, I have MAC Fix Plus. But that's just fancy water. So it doesn't count. So if any of you, I might try that, please.
I'm sure that people will have recommendations.
Yeah, just send us a DM or DM me directly or DM the AA meeting what eyeliner you use.
Also, just, like, any other DMs of, like, things that you want to hear us talk about, or, like, things that you think that we deserve to know. Like, whatever you've got. Sticky dates, please. We need some more of them.
Yeah. Anyway, actually into the content that we have planned. That was just a nice little chat off book. We actually got DMs. Speaking of DMs, segue. Speaking of DMs, we got sent a DM from Piper. We actually got sent a lot of DMs from you guys about like festivals and how to sneak in alcohol and how you guys sneak in alcohol. And, like, we would share it, but it's pretty much all the same. Yeah. There's this one, but I think it's a good idea, but the only reason I have a problem with it is because it's, like, American. So, like, it's basically this company. I won't show you the TikTok because it goes for a while. But this company made tampons. They look like tampons, but it's actually like a flask.
Ooh.
But the other thing is, American tampons, they're literally like 15
Don't
centimeters
they
long.
Only have the
applicator
ones.
Whereas in Australia, you
out.
just gotta like shove it up there yourself. So like that's the only problem I have with those, because we got sent a bunch of those, which is a great idea, but like I feel like Seckies in Australia would be like, what is that? Because they would never see it.
Applicator ones, because I remember when I was younger and Mum was trying to force me against my will to use tampons.
Right.
Did you go through that phase where your mum was like, you have to use tampons?
No.
Or did you just do it? Okay.
No, my mum would just be like, oh, it's easier, but whatever you want.
Okay, well, Kaz was like very adamant that like I needed to learn how to do it, and I just like it would freak me out. But anyway, whatever. We got there in the end. But she bought me the applicator ones to try.
Right.
Like, you can buy them.
But they're just not common. Like I feel like Seckies would see the little bullet one and be like, that's a tampon.
Yeah.
When they'd see the big one, they wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's the only issue I have with those.
Yeah. But surely if you were like, it's a tampon, they wouldn't be like, let me see, like.
True.
They're not going to like open your
You could put
tampons.
one real tampon and then be like,
true.
it's a tampon. And if they ask you to open it, then open the real one.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, well, that's kind of fun. I'll watch the TikTok later. But we're going to need some more ideas for Lost, because I feel like everything we did for Splendor was good, but we need more, like.
More alcohol.
Yeah, like, because I feel like we were rationing by the end.
And I think Lost is an extra day, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to find some more hiding spots. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, guys.
Oh, okay. Do you want to introduce this? Because I think you sent me the TikTok originally.
Yeah, okay. So this is a TikTok trend. It doesn't have a name or anything, but I'm sure that you guys will know what I'm talking about or understand it by us explaining it. But basically, we're going to ask a question, and it for example, what should an example of a question be? Someone you've always had a crush on. And basically, on TikTok, it originally started with them asking the question, then the two people, however many people were playing, would get up the Instagram or a photo of whoever they had a crush on and flash it quickly to the camera.
Right.
But then people like not celebs, but like TikTokers and YouTubers were doing that, and people were pausing it, zooming in, and they were asking mean questions like, who's the nastiest person you've ever met, or who do you hate? And they were like pausing it and getting the screenshot of their Instagram or whatever, finding out who it was. So now people are like just showing the person who they're playing with, so not the camera, and then like filming each other's reactions.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that. And it actually works out fine for listeners and viewers, because we're not going to be showing anyone. We're just going to be showing each other. And we don't know each other's answers to any of the questions.
No, we don't know the questions yet.
We're going to make them up.
Okay, I'm excited. Well, do you want to ask the first question?
Yeah. Well, how about we do that? Let's not do celebrities. Okay. Like mainstream celebs. Let's more do like YouTubers, influencers, or even mutual friends that we have, or people in our friend group. Because I feel like that's easier than being like, I have a crush on Dylan O'Brien or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, who's someone you've always had a crush on? Not like them, but just like a little...
Okay. Just a preface for my boyfriend, if you're watching, obviously you, but like for the purpose of the segment, I'll choose someone else. I think you already saw who it was.
I couldn't tell.
Ready?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Your turn.
Fuck, I don't know if I have one, but that one was funny.
Okay, what about you, Ames?
Okay.
I knew it. Ooh, opposite. Who's someone that you have always disliked? Doesn't have to be the H word, hated, but someone who just really rubs you the wrong way. I knew that. Yeah. I knew that. You're going to know whose mine it is. You're going to need to delete your search history.
Yeah, I will. Okay. That's so funny.
Who's someone you...
Oh, babe, just give me 1 sec. Ugh. I don't know why I'm trying to find a decent photo.
Which one?
Oh,
Amy.
yeah, look.
It's awesome.
Oh, okay. I only know because I looked at the name. That side? Yeah. Really?
Oh,
Regret?
yeah. Let's do someone you find really annoying.
Okay.
Actually, can I change the question? Someone you find annoying but you shouldn't.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
No good reason.
Yeah, but we know them.
Mhm. Fuck. I don't know. Do you have one? Do you want to go first? Well, I think.
All right, this is my one.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. You can do the same if you want.
That was a good one.
Oh, but another one. Can I do another one?
Okay, yeah.
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 Same vein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about worst full-time class? Like, who was the worst teacher?
I feel like you're going to disagree with me. You probably already know who mine is. Do you? See, what's going on in this?
Yeah. No, that's respectable. I understand.
Yeah.
Hard. That's it.
Cool.
I reckon let's leave it there. That was fun for us. Probably not fun for you. Because whenever I see those trends, I'm like, I want to know who they're talking about. But too bad, so sad. You should have been better friends with us.
Exactly.
You might know.
Moving right along. What's this segment called, Abby?
Survival of the profile.
Love it. So basically, I haven't used Hinge in a really long time, just because I'm a bit sick of it. And I've had a few.
And I don't have Hinge.
Pardon?
I don't have
Hinge.
Hinge.
Obviously, Abby doesn't have Hinge. But I've had quite a few likes build up, and I thought it might be fun to just like go through them and kind of tear them apart a little bit.
That is fun.
That's kind of just what we do around here. We just tear men apart. So this one's a rose from Ashton.
A rose. What does that mean?
It's like a super like on Hinge.
Oh, okay. Ashton likey.
And it means that like he'll always be at the top of my likes list until I say yes or no.
Right. Okay. First off, I don't like how he said A at the end. AYE. I hate it when boys are like,
say, tough job, but someone's got to do it. A.
Yeah, I hate when they say A. Like, oh yeah, me too. Eh?
Yeah. Not a fan of that.
Not a fan. Budgie smugglers. But holding a cruiser, lemon lime cruiser.
All right, he's got extra points for the cruiser.
Yeah. It is what it is.
He's a Sparky. We need one of them around here.
We do, actually. How tall is he? 6'2". Doesn't look 6'2". Another budgie smuggler.
Okay, so he's 6 foot then, maybe, max.
Maybe, max. He's got a dog.
Okay.
And then he's holding a Smirnoff cruiser.
All right.
Okay, so he likes the cruisers. Biggest pest? The award I should be nominated for is biggest pest. Don't put that on your profile. What are you saying, Amy?
What's that? 2 truths and a lie. Been arrested, nearly died, have a twin. Look, I think it's a no from me for Ashton.
Yeah, budgie smuggler again. I think I know.
Anthony.
Didn't
leave a little message. Just liked a photo.
Yeah, interesting photo he chose. He wants a back rub. Look, I feel like everyone's out here looking for a back rub.
Yeah.
I saw this TikTok, and it was like, this chick was scratching her boyfriend's back with her nails, and she was like, if you want to get these back scratches, you better pay for these nails. And he pays for her nails.
Oh.
So I sent it to Connor, so I'll update you all if he
Okay,
starts paying for my nails.
That's so funny.
5'10". No info though.
So 5'8".
5'8". Wears his headphones the wrong way around with the head strap on the forehead.
What's going on there? What's his name? Anthony.
He must have a big forehead.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have any.
Or really small on that top of his head there.
But they're not even on his ears. I don't understand what's going on.
True. Is he that one?
I think so. Yeah, because he doesn't have hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Tim. Oh, he likes plants. Plants taller than him.
How tall does it say he is?
He is 5'7".
So 5'5".
Right. Dicker data. That's his job. Dicker data. Oh, so he analyzes dicks
I think so.
and reconfigures them.
Yeah, I think so.
Damn, what a cool job.
That is a cool job.
And he's boxed. Oh, it's a wax museum.
Oh, okay.
He's been to the wax museum.
Okay.
So he could take you on a fun date.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? He has great friends.
Yeah.
I like when the profiles have friends because then
do
it's
too.
like, oh, you can
Socialize.
socialize.
Yeah.
That's the word. I was going to say like communicate or something.
And then the gym pic, the booty gains.
It's not even a pic, it's a video.
Oh.
Dumpy. Major dumpy alert.
I think it's a no.
I think it's a no.
Matt.
Matt.
I can't see from here. What does it say?
He's alright.
Okay. Most spontaneous thing I've done, skydiving and getting this app. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, that's a red flag. 5'7", so 5'5".
Mm-hmm.
He does look little. Not that that really matters for me, but...
He's been to festivals.
Mm-hmm.
He likes Nutella.
What festival is that?
It looks like days.
Days like this.
Oh, I don't know. It must
don't
be
know
a
what it is.
one overseas.
Look, not bad, but no personality, so it's a no.
Agreed.
Okay, why do all of these photos look like headshots? Check this one out. Amos.
Sounds like a computer program.
Yeah. But
okay.
Amy and Amos, that's kind of cute.
Amy, Amo.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a nice headshot with the focus on him.
Yeah.
Oh, again.
Yeah, they're all.
Does that say cargo? Oh, Cardrona.
Oh.
I was gonna say
Okay.
cargo boy. Pilot. Red flag.
Red flag.
All pilots are red flags,
Yes,
don't
correct.
you think? Chopper.
Mm-hmm.
He's festival. Oh, he's on the barricade at a festival.
Oh, okay, well, I was about to say his question things have no personality, but that has just given him a few extra points because maybe he can take me with him.
Match.
All right, off you go.
Just for the festival thing.
Coaster.
Roller coaster.
Typical Sunday, spending time with family.
All
5'8",
right.
so
He's 27.
5'6". Oh, what does he do for work? Does it say? Self-employed. So
Mafia.
yeah.
No thanks. Oh, puppy.
Cute puppy.
Cute puppy. Connect with me on LinkedIn. No thanks. You're done. You're done.
You're done.
Love the pub and hate coriander.
Okay, see, I love coriander.
And hate the pub.
But I do love the pub, but coriander might be a deal breaker.
Yeah.
That's a no.
I don't get it.
Jordan.
Is he in Greece?
Ooh.
Jordan. He wants you to have friends for his friends. All your friends are booed up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that might be a red flag.
He's a real estate agent.
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag. No, thank you.
Alfred. He's got
Alfred.
cool tats.
Sips beer, has tats. Oh, he's moved to Australia, so he's from elsewhere.
He's from New
He's a
Zealand.
chef.
Ah, a chef from New Zealand, which means that he'd be good at I feel like all New Zealand chefs know how to pair their wine and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and cook a good snapper
Yeah.
or something. I feel like they're good
I
at
can't even see his
fish.
face, but I reckon that.
He's got a mask on that one, but he's 6'4" as well.
Okay.
I'm just gonna because of the chef thing.
Yeah,
We're gonna match.
I agree.
Oliver, he surfs. You should not go out with me if you're not spontaneous.
Okay, well, I sit on that couch every night and watch movies, so
He's a shyer boy.
Okay, look, I could swing either way with that.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
feel like that's a red flag. He's got a spoodle cavoodle looking dog
And a cool car.
and a cool. I thought you said cookie. The key to my heart is Monte Carlo, so he wants to travel.
Wait, isn't that a lolly or a
Oh.
biscuit? You might be talking about the place, or he could be talking about the biscuit.
Okay,
We're not
50-50.
He's not specific enough.
Yeah.
That's a no.
He loves surfing. Loves it. Oh, okay. He shouldn't have put that last pick in there.
Okay, Max.
I thought his name was Fo.
I go crazy for pho.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
maybe
love
you
a
should
good pho. Don't say that. Okay, he's got a cocktail. He's got a cocky in his mouth.
Ooh, we like. Looking for his marbles.
Oh, he's lost his marbles.
He might be funny.
Wait, he's kind of funny. He's cracking a cold one at the beach.
Nice.
Lifetime goal of mine: party with Francis Bogwegos.
I don't know who that is.
Neither do I. It's got a dog and has a helmet.
So he's safe. Okay. No. Ben.
This guy. Do you reckon Ben's this guy?
I hope Ben's that guy.
Ben, this guy. Anything alcoholic. He's a manager at a nightclub.
Oh, okay. Match. We don't need to see anymore.
Yeah. Oh, he's kind of scary in that photo.
Doesn't have an Instagram account.
Oh, that's either we talked about that.
Yeah.
That's either a red flag or he's just so, how old is he? 26. He's got a little crusty dog. Let's just match because they're nightclub thing. It's always an honor. With the parents disappointed thing.
Oh yeah, okay.
Angus.
That doesn't make sense to me, but go on. 22, 5'11".
He's a bartender.
He's from the UK. It means he has an accent.
Oh, that was probably at Splendor.
Yep.
They had grass.
Oh, maybe not Splendor then.
Must be nice to have grass. Cooking. He likes to cook. Oh, and he skis and he's in a waterfall. Look, it's kind of interesting, but like, it's kind of boring.
Yeah, but he has an accent. Okay, no, click
no. Ari. Oh, I love these. Oh. The dorkiest thing about me is, okay, it's a voice message, guys.
Probably my accents. All right, I'll have a go at a British accent, and you can tell me how garbage it is if you want. Hello, governor. Cup of tea for you and your geezers, innit?
I love the little throat clear at the end.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm done now.
I love how his voice was down here and then it was, hello, governor, up there. Okay, that's kind of fun because when we do British, we do it a bit more Essex than that. Or you'll be mugged off when his is a bit more, I have a cup of tea.
Yeah, but like he'd fit in.
I feel like he would too. He could do together with you. He could do cocktails, banter, cocktails, food, banter, cocktails.
Likes cocktails.
Likes a good cock.
All right. 25. He's
doctor of physiotherapy.
Ooh, okay.
6'2". He's got a massive beard. Like as in lots of facial hair around the face.
Got that. What's my name short for? Ariana. Move on.
Grande?
Yes.
Or wait, I fully just got the ick.
But I hate those like that's not impressive to me. Those gym like lifting up a big weight things.
Yeah. I would be impressed if that was a lady lying there and you were lifting up a lady.
I agree.
No.
Zach.
Is that a frog? Oh, it's a crab. They're holding a crab. He wants to go to Europe. I will say I'm a bit bored. No, thank you. All right, let's do 3 more.
Okay. Nick.
Who wants to know about music? Okay, he's a beach surfer dude. He's got a tattoo of a fish around his nipple. Oh no, his nipple's down there. It looks like a third nipple.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he has a third nipple. No.
Okay.
All right, last 2.
Aaron.
All right, he's got a full leg tattoo and it goes all the way down to his foot. He likes gentle bullying. He's 5'10", so he's 5'8". He's an owner at top tier projects. Don't know what that means. What are we thinking, Amy? Oh, power stance. Looks like he's about to shit himself.
What's the next thing? Yeah, no, look, I'm just kind of bored.
I like the lab. All right.
Is that a llama?
Ben's got a llama. He's carrying it like a baby.
Okay.
And he wants to retire by the time he's 30. Ooh, look at his job.
Pilot, red flag.
Pilot, red flag. But
Does it say that he's, oh no, he's from Amsterdam.
Really?
That's what it says underneath pilot.
Oh, he is from Amsterdam. Damn. Amsterdam. He flies planes.
We got that.
New Year, same shit.
That's a no.
Are you really on the same shit? Are you still on the toilet? It's a no.
It's a no.
That's unfortunate. The last one was a no.
That
Anyway,
was
let us know if that was you.
yeah.
Who we roasted. Yeah, unconsensual feature.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed that segment.
Yeah. Should we understand?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it sticky dates first?
Oh, it's sticky dates. I just use the same template every week.
Right. Okay.
Sorry.
Sticky dates.
Sticky date. So we have one sticky date this week from Harry. I'm not sure what her real name is. Maybe it's Harriet. So it goes a little something like this. Hey girls, absolutely love you. I've got a sticky date for you guys. So I was on Tinder and matched with this guy. We were talking for a while and had done the deed a few times. I invited him over to my house when no one was home. In brackets, I live with my parents. A few days before he came over, I was Snapchatting him, and just in the background of the snap was my house. And then once he opened it, he texted me on the chat, like the Snapchat chat thing. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And asked me if I knew this woman. In brackets, I'll just call her Jane. And surprisingly, Jane happens to be my godmother.
Oh.
The weird part is we live in a small regional town and my godmother lives in another small regional town about 4 hours from here. Long story short, he used to live in that town and was friends with my godmother's son. Such good friends that he went on a holiday with them and happened to visit my family at our house. In brackets, we live on a farm, so it's quite recognizable. About 10 years ago. Made it really awkward when we were hooking up after meeting each other when we were 8.
There you go. Long lost lovers.
Isn't that weird? You know what I find so crazy is when people have exposure to their significant other but before they've even met them.
Yeah.
Like there was this photo that went around like a long time ago. I think they did one of those like news interview things with it, where this chick, she was so little, like a baby at Disneyland, got a family photo in front of the castle. Turns out her husband, so 20 years later, she gets married, whatever. Her husband went to Disneyland on the same day as she did in that photo, and he's actually in the background of that photo in like a pram or something being pushed around.
That's
but you see his mom or something. Like, and so they had exposure to each other, but they didn't even know that 20 years later or 30 years later they were going to get married.
That's so cool.
I know. I always find that kind of stuff so fun.
That is so interesting.
I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to get married, but like...
they're not significant others, but...
But they met each other and were friends with each other...
When they were 8.
8.
That's kind of cool. There you go.
Yeah, now you're friends with Benny's that you matched with them on Tinder.
Yeah. Did she say it's still going?
No, she didn't say.
Oh,
I just said that's literally the definition of small world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, she knows that her godmother already approves taking him on holidays.
True.
They must be fans.
True.
Like friends. There you go. Should we don't understand?
Mm-hmm. This week I'm guessing, why do we need to pee when we laugh?
Fabulous.
So like, why do we have that urge that we're going to pee ourselves when we're laughing so hard? Or sometimes accidentally dribble.
Was this one sent in?
Oh, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Chloe.
By Chloe. Thanks, Chloe.
Okay. What's your first guess?
First guess is that when you're laughing's kind of in your gut, in your tummy. Maybe because it kind of, you know how it kind of, does it contract? I don't know, I'm guessing. It contracts maybe, or it like expands and whatever, and it pushes on your bladder and then pushes the pee out because it's getting so big. Like, you know, when you're pregnant, your baby's pushing on the bladder. That's why you got to pee all the time.
It's not pushing on the bladder, but you're on the right track with the tensing.
Ooh. Maybe your body's, like a lot of your muscles and organs are tensing and releasing and tensing and releasing, that when it releases, it just relaxes so much that it opens up the valves to pee.
Again, not quite. Think about it is a part of your body that you will know about because it is spoken about in ballet.
Your pelvic floor.
Yes. So it's something to do with your pelvic floor muscles.
And it's not them being pushed on, and it's not them being relaxed when it's tensed and then relaxed that it pees.
No. Think about if you were a pelvic floor muscle and we were connected and I went, ha ha! Would that...
Oh my God, I get scared. That just scared me.
That's kinda.
Okay, so like with all that contracting and maybe the loudness of your laugh.
I don't think the volume has anything to do with it.
Okay.
But
the vibrations around scares the pelvic floor, and it's like, I don't know.
Like one of those little crusty dogs that pisses itself when someone comes to the door. No, not exactly scared. I kind of gave you a bung steer there, but like you're on the right track. It's just like your pelvic floor muscles are put under a lot of stress.
And so the only way for it to relieve stress is to relieve business.
It's not relieving because it's trying to fix.
It's just so stressed, it's overwhelmed that it just pees.
Pretty much. They just like
wow.
Your pelvic floor muscles, because when you first start laughing, it's like a really strong ha 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 ha, and it's too much stress for your pelvic floor muscles, which like supports your bladder and all the other business, and like it's a bit too much for it to handle, so it just kind of like lets a little bit go because it can't quite hold it all up.
Oh, and the bladder's the first to go.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was the other end, like when we laugh so much that you need to go to the toilet for number twos. Or you're like farting.
Some people do that. We know someone, I'm not going to name names.
We know someone who laughs and farts.
Which would probably be a similar thing. Like it's just like
something's got to
stress.
Something's got to give.
But yeah, that's the answer. Well done.
Well done. Okay. Question of the podcast. I was watching it on Unfiltered, Zane and Heath's podcast this morning when I was getting ready. They were talking about the lottery and whatnot. Mm-hmm. And then they were talking about like how like art or maybe a piece of jewelry or something, if it was passed down to you but it was worth X amount of money, would you keep it or would you sell it? So now let's like add in the parameters of it. So let's say it's a piece of jewelry, like it's a pearl necklace and it's from your mother. No, let's do grandmother because I feel like mother's a bit too close. Your grandmother who's maybe passed away, but before she passed, she wanted you to have it. Mm-hmm. Yeah? This pearl necklace is $3 million. Like that's its worth.
Bloody hell.
Are you keeping it or are you selling it? But your grandmother's dying wish was for you to have it.
No.
Sorry, a bit morbid with the dying thing.
That's okay. I would keep it until such a time where I was really struggling financially and like people do that. They start selling personal items to pay the bills. If I went through, like, I would have to only sell it if I was like desperate for money.
Right.
And also like by that stage it would have like gone up in value.
Right.
But no, I wouldn't just like get it and be like, cheers, Nan, and then sell it.
Right.
Because like I would feel guilty about that.
Yeah.
Would you?
No, $3 million I wouldn't sell it. The only thing is I'd be scared that like I would want it sold, not because of the money thing. I mean, I love the money thing, but I'd be scared that I would get robbed and then it would get stolen or like I would break it or things like that.
You'd have to get it insured if it was worth $3 million. You wouldn't just...
Okay, well, like now let's up the... Sorry to interrupt. Let's up the ante. More money. Mm-hmm. How much for you to go, R.I.P. Nana, and then turn around and go, going once, going twice.
Just like on your way home from the funeral.
Yeah, put it on Marketplace.
Yeah. Look, everyone has a price, don't they?
Yeah, right?
It'd have to be pretty hard for me to like be heartless about it and just turn around and it'd have to be like 40 mil, you know.
Like, really? So 15?
15, I would still, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, 15 million?
I'd hold on to it for at least a year for 15 mil.
Max, a year.
Yeah.
20?
6 months.
Okay, this is what I like to hear. 30?
6 months. Oh, wait, I said 40 to just turn around and sell it. Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 30 is like a month.
Yeah.
40 mil, I'm like, thanks, Nan. Gotta go.
Thanks, Nan.
What about you? What's your number?
There's a lot you can do with like 30 mil.
Yeah. You know how I got to my number? I was thinking about like the craziest house we've seen on Lux listings and like how much that's worth. And like I wouldn't need a house that crazy. You know what I mean? So like I feel like 40 mil would be more than enough to support my wishes.
True. I think I'm going to agree with you on 40 mil because if I do lower, then I look like a cheapskate, or if I do more, then it won't, but then it might like make you look bad, you know?
Yeah, no.
So I'm going to do 40 as well. I'll hang there with you for 40.
Okay, cheers.
Each. 40
yeah,
each.
yeah. And I mean, like, realistically, if Grandma had a $40 million necklace, like, there's probably more money.
She wouldn't be giving it to me.
No, she wouldn't. And like, it's not like all of her money is in this necklace. Like, she would have other things to hand down, I'm sure. Like, but for the purpose of the exercise, yeah, $40 million, I'd sell Nana's priceless necklace.
Interesting. Yeah.
Everyone has a price. And if you're
That's
listening
what I
and
mean,
you're like,
and you're like,
horrible,
I wouldn't do that, no.
You would.
$200 million?
Oh,
You would?
You would.
Yeah.
Anyone would, wouldn't they? Unless it was like, I don't know, had been in the family for a million years and like that.
And that it was going to, what's the word? Appreciate over time?
Yeah.
Like like in another 20 years, it could be worth another 20 million.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a different story. But if it's just like Nana bought it for $1 million in the 1800s.
That's what I was thinking, in the 1800s.
And then now it's worth 40, then like, I'm sorry, Nana, but like that was your gift to me, you know? So.
You know what I was just thinking? There's probably no one alive in the 1800s that was born in the 1800s to this day.
No, they wouldn't be, because they'd be 122 now if they were 120.
Isn't that sad? That era's over.
Is that correct?
Yeah, 123, because they would be born in 1899.
Yeah. There you go. How was the oldest person in the world? They're like 104 or something, aren't they?
I remember that when it was like Guinness Book of Records when we were in primary school. I think it's a lot more than that. Because like, I don't know how old, but Sanchez's grandma turned like 105 or something.
Oh. Oldest person in the world. Okay, someone passed away in 1997, but she was 122 and 164 days old.
Oh.
Right now, it's Juan Vicente Perez from Venezuela, 112 years and 253 days.
Gosh, that's too long.
As of the 4th of Feb.
That's a bit too long.
He's nearly 113. Yeah, like, by that point, wouldn't you just be a bit over it? You know what I mean?
You're
like,
kind of a vegetable.
Yeah, it's not like you can go and like do things that you've always wanted to do. You're just like,
and your brain would kind of turn to mush.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm terrified of the idea of like not
being able.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he can't hug his grandchildren, you know? Probably can't feed himself. Poor Juan. Anyway.
Anyway, sorry to like.
Yeah, I don't know how we got
ended
there.
on death.
We hope you guys enjoyed all of it, especially the death part. Thank you so much for tuning in, and for those of you who have sent love regarding the AA flashbacks, thank you very much, Lee.
Be sure to buy our merch.
Yes, buy our merch.
Yep.
We hope you all have a lovely week. Like on everything and subscribe on everything and follow on everything. And keep an eye out for stuff to come in the following weeks. Episode 80, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap on that one. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Absolutely.
See you next week.
Bye, besties, and stay sexy.
You! Welcome to my up home. I'm Lou Shorty, these my hoes. This is how we run this shit. Piss Olympics, let's go.